What's up, everybody? My name's Steve, the Graphics Guy, and I've started this YouTube channel to share with you the tips and tricks that I've learned throughout my daily life as a sign and graphics installer. Now, I wanted to start with a little bit of history of how I got here. I started at a young age with Photoshop. I was about 11 or 12 maybe, and kind of started designing things, playing around, seeing what I could do. And I had a friend that had a vinyl plotter, but he was always pretty busy, and I didn't really want to bother him with my little stickers that I wanted. But I was super interested in it, and this was for a while that I wanted one. I was fortunate enough to get one year for Christmas from my mom, and that single Christmas probably changed my life, more than I think about and maybe give credit for. But I got that little vinyl plotter, still in my office here today, little 12-inch Roland, and started making stickers with it. Started playing around with stuff, started making money. And like I said, I was about probably 12 at this point. My brother had a bunch of car enthusiast friends, and they would always want custom stickers for their vehicles, and things like that. So I started making money off of it, and just really loved being able to create things with my hands, being able to design stuff on the computer, and then have it come into reality, on the other side of this vinyl plotter. And that plotter was great, and it worked awesome for years, and I started to want to do bigger things. And I can remember a couple projects where I was struggling a lot to make that 12-inch plotter work, and I was piecing designs together. It was really frustrating. So in high school, I ended up doing a work-study program. There was a sign shop at the end of our football field, so I could basically walk there. And I went over there one day after school to see if they were hiring, so I could do this work-study program. And it's pretty crazy because I walked in and, I asked him, and dude was like, "What are you doing right now?" And I was like, "Well, nothing." He was like, "You start right now." I hemmed banners that day. I was putting grommets in, and it was great because he was in a pinch. I needed a job. I needed credits for this work-study course. And that worked until the end of the year, where I ended up going to another sign company. And this was 2009. Recession, no one wanted to hire anybody, so it was a tough time, but luckily I had some experience already, and my boss at the time, gave me this opportunity to work there, and I spent about 5 or 6 years there throughout college, and just after college. I ended up being their production manager and pretty much running most of everything over there. In 2015, I decided to branch out on my own. I had been doing side work for years, and all my bosses knew about it. They knew I wanted to open a sign company one day, and they kind of encouraged it. They didn't want me to leave, but they knew it was going to happen eventually because I was pretty set on what I wanted to do. So, like I said, 2015, I left that job. I forget what day of the week it was, but the next day, my office was up and running. I had all my printing equipment, all my laminator, my Graphtec plotter, everything was set up. The whole office was done. I turned the lights on, and I had working jobs already. So there was a lot of prep work that went into getting all of that together, kind of behind the scenes while I was still working at the other company, but that's the fun of it. So so the office I'm in now is actually up the street from our old office. We moved here, I think, in 2019, 2018. I don't know, it's all kind of a blur at this point. But here we are in 2023. We still have some of the same machines. We have a GBC Spire 2 laminator, the HP Latex 360, There's a GraphTech FC8600 160 back there. And those are the three pieces of machinery that we started with. Since then, we've added a Suma F1612 flatbed cutter, which is amazing and has changed my life so much because I'm not having to really finish anything by hand anymore. The machine just does everything. But that's kind of how we got started. The machines we had and the machines we have now. So I'm probably going to leave you with that. But thank you for stopping in. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a good one.